welcome. Sorry about that. Today we have a sort of sunny day. It's still in October, but you're gonna watch this in November, so let's all remember that we had sunny days still in October. I wanted to do this quick walkthrough because the deck arrived yesterday, and today we don't have electricity, which means there's a lot more quieter than usually, and I don't have anything else to distract myself from a job interview I'm having 2 hours from now. So yeah, me in future, who knows what happened, but I mean, I have a job, so to speak. It's just formality, but I have issues with anxiety and stuff like that, so it's still not easy to, do that. But hey, you're not here to listen to me whining. I hope, look, judging by the camera, it should be light enough, or I should have enough light that this isn't a complete disaster. I wanted to thank Elle from the Tarot Times. I'm gonna link their channel down below, because she was the one who said no to this deck, and they, held a giveaway, and for some reason, which I'm gonna go into details in a sec, I won this deck, which is like so cool because I was not expecting it. And it's not just that it's fun to win decks, because I was interested in this deck, but looking at the price tag, I was like, I can't, just to be interested, I can't afford it. So I said no to it. And when I was waiting that night, I was watching the stream, because I don't watch their streams because I want to win decks. No, it's not win decks. It's because I enjoy what they're doing, how they talk about the decks and stuff like that. I like listening to other people's opinions about decks, because they can, help me decide whether I want something or not. And I was sitting there that night. The internet was kind of crappy, so my stream was constantly slowing down, and I had to hit refresh every, 20 minutes or so to catch up. And I was sitting there, and I was like, okay, if I don't win it, then I don't win it, doesn't matter. But so that part I already managed to let go, the expectation of winning or not. But I was just still sitting there being anxious, because I was hoping I would win in a way, but not, I wasn't attached to the outcome. And the reason why I'm trying to explain this is because I said to the universe, I asked the universe, so to speak, not universe, I was just, asking something higher than me, that thinking about other things in my life, that is it possible to win something, even to be nervous like this, or all good things only come to you if you're completely in the law of attraction, letting go state. And because I'm not sure I can do that, so it was kind of like asking the universe that if I'm not able to do that, will it be, anything that I would like to happen. And that moment, Elle said my name, and I was like, I still got goosebumps, because it was like the universe just answered my question, and it was a very important question. And so this deck represents much more than just winning a deck. And you can say that I'm being an idiot about this, and probably I am, but for me this deck means hope as well, that if we put ourselves, like we do the work, and even if we're not perfect and we don't do how those YouTubers do, that they just, be able to manifest and attract and all that stuff easily, we can still have good things. So yeah, that's my 4 or 5 minutes intro into the deck. And as always, if you don't want to listen to me, just mute the video and put some music on, and then you can, just go through the deck. But I love doing this. I actually really enjoy, you know, going through the cards and record my first thoughts, because I noticed how much my taste changed in cards even in the past few months. So who knows, if I'm watching this back like 6 months from now, when I'm gonna do the 6 month with this deck video, I should actually rewatch my first initial reaction. How different my opinion is gonna be. And anyway, it's a great conversation starter, in my opinion. So, but before I open the box, I just wanted to mention that I showed this to my mom because she's more interested in checking my tarot decks out than she's interested in my fountain pens. And it was so funny because I gave her the deck and she was like, "Oh, it looks really nice. Oh, this is really horrible. What is this?" Like, like she was like, "Oh, I like this and this and that. But this is so dark. And why is she looking like that? And oh, here comes the prince," and stuff like that. And it was just so funny. I wish I could, it would be cool to record her, but she's not a camera person and she was talking in Hungarian, so you wouldn't understand anyway. But yeah, I think I'm gonna associate that initial reaction with this deck as well, which is fun. So okay, onto the Llewellyn box. This is a magnetic box, which we like because it's awesome. Even though I'm not a box person, I wish there would be an option for decks to, just come in the deck itself in cellophane and the guidebook desperately, Freudian slip, separately, so I don't have to, feel bad if I don't want to keep a box. But I guess since this looks like a book, I'm gonna use this as decoration, because I loved, initially I really was drawn to the art style, so that was one of the reasons why I wanted the deck. And I think not just because of the title, but it can be good for shadow work, and November is gonna be shadow month on my channel, so this is like perfect timing. So the guidebook, I'm gonna pretend whoever's watching this, they haven't seen anything from the deck, so if it's over explanation, then I'm sorry. The guidebook is quite thick and heavy. I mean, it's probably like a centimeter wide. I don't know how much that in inches, because I only speak metric. And I'm not gonna look at the pictures, just that you can see that there's the major arcana. I'm trying not to look. I don't see the name, because it's probably not the first. Okay, so it's not how it starts. Okay, so this is the title of the card. This is the Sun. It says which archetype this is. A Sun is the archetype of the creator. Health and vitality flourish. So a key sentence so for you to grab onto. Some, I'm assuming, explanation of the art, which is always good. I like that when they do that, because sometimes I don't understand why an artist chose a particular way to represent a card, because it's not obvious to me, and I'm missing that with the Shadowscape and with the Everyday Witch mini, because with the mini there's no guidebook, so I'm like, thanks. Yeah, I'm bitching about that, I know. And there's a meaning, and I'm assuming that's the upright, and there's a shadow side, which is good. So it looks like a very useful book for newbies as well. And I'm gonna start reading through my guidebook more thoroughly. So the cards came in this type of box, and you have the back as a decoration there. It's that kind of I don't know, cardboard box that I don't mind. Let's see, let's put it there because no one cares about that. And these these are the backs, reversible. I don't mind, to be honest, because when I shuffle I don't pay attention to the backs. I just shuffle them, and I don't know, I'm trying to be mindless, so to speak, so I usually don't care if a back is reversible or not, because I don't look at them when I take cards. I usually work with jumpers anyway, so I don't mind. I will need to etch this. And here are the cards. And I don't know which one is better. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go this way, and then I'm not gonna put some shadow on it. And as you can see, there's the border. So here's the Fool. Let's start with the Fool. There's a border, but it's part of the picture, so it's just a more shadowy side of the picture, so it's not annoying, and you don't have to, trim anything, which is like awesome. And you have the number, the title, which is always helpful. That's why I didn't peek, but I just sorted through the cards quickly. I like how detailed the picture is. I don't know if it's gonna zoom on it or not, because it doesn't seem like it wants to focus. Yeah, anyway, that you can see the tiny toes and stuff like that. So it's not. I think it was made in a much bigger scale and then scale down, so you don't lose any small details. And I love looking at tarot decks and just finding those tiny bits, like the spider here. We have the white rose, so traditional elements are there, though there's a fox and a cat as well. But yeah, her steps are light and stuff like that. But it sort of feels like the wood, the forest is trying to hold on to her, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, I will try to get a more quick, do this a bit more faster, because I'm aware of the time. So Magician, as above so below, on the deck on the desk, which is cool. It's a little what's the word, glossy, but not overtly so. And it's a witch. Are these flowers like those lilies or something? And I know that this is an apple, which is the pentacles, but it keeps reminding me of a slice of banana. Oh, the High Priestess, my card in a deck. Why do I think it's not focusing? It's focusing, right? I would be so mad if it won't. Because I don't want to redo this. Yes, she's gorgeous, because that's the High Priestess. And instead of the pillars, we have the dark wood carved into the trees, which is cool. And the moon. You have everything you need. Yeah. The Empress is pregnant, which I kind of like, because not because everybody has to, be pregnant at some point, and but it's pregnant with possibilities. Pregnancy can really represent that. It's easy to see if that's there. And there are little bats. Sorry. We have the traditional. Is that her shield, by the way? I never know. The Emperor is not a person, it's a... Oh god, I forgot the name of the animal. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember, but it's not a goat. It has something more magnificent. But it's interesting that it's not a person. I usually am not really into decks where some majors are, people, some are not, but who knows. but I don't have a problem with creatures like a tree being anthropomorph, that's the word, you know, when it's human-like. So yeah, I'm weird, whatever. Oh yeah, I like the hand and the snake. Oh, and there are turtles coming to learn. And this should be my bird card, by the way. I recently found it out, which explains a lot. The Lovers. It's more about sexual union and feels like it's kind of a dark angel looking over. I don't want to say the devil because, but it could be. Don't see the choice yet, but we'll read the book and see what it says. Okay, the Chariot is an eagle. Okay, I don't see that yet. I mean, it's movement and all that, but no balancing on the road and stuff like that, which I like. Yeah, Dex. Strength. Oh, I like that one. With a snake. Oh, I don't know the word in English. Snake charmer. The Hermit is a riddle. Yeah. Little Red Riding Hood. Who is in a cave or something? Yeah, I thought that she was, walking through the forest, but she's actually in a cave. The Wheel of Fortune with all these gargoyle and like creatures. And I like that because they don't look mean, and I don't believe, that fate cares what's happening to us individually, because it's just a wheel that keeps turning, though someone is there to turn it. So things happen for a reason, and sometimes you gotta go through what you gotta go through. Justice with a lot of red. It's interesting that it's changing from light to the, kind of blood. Oh, I hope there's no glare. The Hanged Man is like this little bat here. So you can see that it's a self-posed position. She chose to hang herself. That. I like the idea that, this is the main focus on the card, the time. Because she's an angel as well. Interesting. There's a child, and there's this hand trying to grab on and hold on to, I guess. But she looks protected. She doesn't look like, afraid, because she's so small and she's so alive, I guess, that she doesn't have anything to be afraid of that yet. Temperance. I like the green. Yeah, I like that. Another of my bird cards, which also makes sense. Though I haven't figured that whole bird card system out yet completely, so we'll see. Okay, the Devil. So it's something you have to conquer, which, yeah, that works, because those are the things that, you know, chain us, and he has the chain ready, or it has the chain ready, but he doesn't. This small figure, even though it's smaller than this big, red, fiery, passionate, strong energy, you can still feel like that he has a chance. Oh, the Tower. The card that represents 2020 for a lot of us in different ways. And does it, oh, I thought that they were falling together, but no, it's just one person. That looks good. Because after the fire and after the crown part will fall down, the tower will be usable again. The Star, I usually don't care for being naked. In my decks, I don't, sorry, I don't mind, but I don't, you know, look for the Star being naked, because I don't know. For me, I guess that's just personal experience. Being naked doesn't necessarily mean you're vulnerable, or you can speak, because you can have your defenses up even in those moments. But so it kind of, but I like the way she's sitting. The Moon. She looks like she was, you know, possessed, and she's getting lifted up from the lake. I will have to check that, because it looks like she's channeling, you know, knowledge. I can't decide if she's falling into the water or coming out of it. The Sun. Well, no naked baby, that's good. But she has a devil horse, so a demon horse, sorry. But I guess a sun like that in a forest like this is good. Judgment, with, I'm assuming, Snow White? Or no, it's a vampire. Or is it? Ah, okay. Interesting, because if she becomes a vampire, then she's not gonna die, and she's not gonna be judged. And that's what, at least, you know, you can prolong that process. The Word, finding your place. I like that one. She looks nice. Okay, on to the Minors. Ace of Wands with one tiny wand with a lot of fire. Is this, you know, it could be the cloud that the hand is coming out, or it could be smoke and forest fire. The Two of Wands, much cooler color tone. But yeah, she's making plans, deciding, and she's been there for a while because she ate a lot of apples. Oh, the Three of Wands. She is a vampire because she just killed someone. So she has her, you know, she replenished and she can go on a trip now because she fed. I don't know, it could be. Four of, am I in the right suit right here? Okay. The Four of Wands is a troll under the bridge. Interesting. Five of Wands. Oh, one big mushroom and all these gargoyle tiny creatures. Who's gonna get the mushroom? Even though there would be enough for each, they probably gonna try to get them. So they're gonna get a little annoyed. Six of Wands. Yeah, definitely. Moving away. Can't tell what she's holding. Looks like a dog or some sort of an animal, something that's need protection. Seven of Wands. The shadows are attacking. Eight of Wands. With a mermaid. And it's funny how different cards seem, even though like I said, I watched walkthroughs of this deck because I always like to do that, but in person everything seems just different, which is a very dangerous realization if you think about it. Especially with the Nine of Wands, it's like, come on, come over to the dark side, buy more decks. No, I shouldn't. Ten of Wands. I don't feel that she's carrying other people's drama. You know, that she has more to carry than she can handle. Page of Wands, which mom was like, why is she looking like that? She's like being a little bitch. I was like, well, she kind of, she is smug a little, if I think about it. But I guess because she's like, oh, I can do this to, you know, all the candles. I can make them float. Nine of Wands. With a forest fire, so yeah. He still needs to learn a lot. The Queen of Wands, who is part of the flames. And the King of Wands, who is standing in front. But you can tell that it's controlling the fire, so I like that one. Ace of Cups. I like these hands, they are so witchy. And it's interesting that the crow raven is bringing money to the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups is two demon horses, slightly different, yet equal, and you can't see what's in their cups, which is the traditional one. So it can be equally empty or equally full. Three of Cups, three cats having a party. I like that one. And I bet they are, you know, planning world domination. Four of Cups, oh. Little bunny is dead. Five of Cups. From the point of view, I guess, the bunny before the Four of Cups, seven. Six of Cups. Yeah, I like that. The taking care of idea of the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups with a lot of bats. And a tiny dragon, yay, in one of the cups. And the moon and some magic, the stars. The snake, the home castle, and money and fame. Can I have the cup with the dragon, please? That would be my next Starbucks order. Eight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. The cat who has everything, I guess. With that one bird. If you don't like animals eating each other, which I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of, but if you don't like that index, then this is definitely not yours. But I guess that's part of being the dark wood. You know, it's not la-di-da-di, everything is happy. Even though this is the Ten of Cups, which is everything is happy, as it can be in a dark forest. Page of Cups with a floating fish. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups offering you a picnic, but probably not much more, and that's completely fine. Sometimes all you need is a picnic. I mean, you know what I mean. Queen of Cups. Oh, her face reminds me of someone, but I can't place it right now. Honestly, I really hope this is in focus because I'm being suspicious. King of Cups. As she was touching the water the same way. And they are mirroring each other in body language. Which I like, because I like to think that, you know, queens and kings are the same energy, just the masculine and the feminine aspect of it. So they are not really under, above each other. And there's a little froggy. We like froggies. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I like that one. It's opening up. It's a possibility. With a slice of apple. Ooh. Two of Pentacles with a grumpy tree. Three of Pentacles. Three sides. There's no teamwork in it. There would have been nicer to have something with seeds, maybe. But who knows, maybe the guidebook will change my mind. Four of Pentacles. Traditional, but yeah, I like it. Because it has that notion that if you hold on to your resources too tightly, you can actually find it hard to let it go, even when you would need to. Because it's pretty much in its head and under its feet. Plurals, who needs them, right? Five of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that's good. There's resources you can't notice because you think that everything is over and you're alone. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. You're signing away your soul, I guess. Though this devil creature doesn't look mean. Which I like, because I don't think devil in itself is evil. So devil is there to test you, not to cause you pain without any reason. So I will have to check this one as well. Maybe after the walkthrough I'm gonna check that one. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for the pumpkins to grow, and they have grown, you just slept through them. Eight of Pentacles. Perfecting the decoration for the fall. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, there's a little snail. Well, I don't see why this is a 9, but sometimes the deck slips back to using more of the traditional images without how to say, without adding that added layer that other cards have. Like this has a more shadowy, more real meaning of the card, and this is just feels like, yeah, she has 9 pentacles, so you know, I know that means she's in a good place financially and independent and stuff like that, but I don't get that from the card itself, which I find it interesting. 10 of Pentacles. Who's the querent in this picture? The tree or the cats or not nobody? Like with this one, Page of Pentacles, pages all just look at their pentacles and don't really do much. I can say that she's part of nature and stuff like that, but I don't get that nature element too differently from this one. Though I will probably check the court cards against each other as well. I don't want to be, you know, critical, because who am I to criticize someone's work? So I don't mean to be mean or anything like that. These are just things that I notice. We all read with decks differently, so I think that's completely fine. And I hope you guys think the same. The Knight of Pentacles, offering the apple to an owl. And he doesn't have a horse, which I like because he's slow moving. The Queen of Pentacles is a sexy one now, isn't she? And she is part of the tree as well. I like this one because I get more from the image than the, you know, traditional one. The King of Pentacles looks like the Emperor, because every kings are, you know, mini emperors. And he is definitely a stable and energy, because even the dark wood, he has grapes and creatures he commands and stuff like that. And my favorite suit, the swords. If you're still here, thank you. Please comment down below which is your favorite suit, which is the one that pretty much the make it or break it for you, if you have a card like that, like the High Priestess is for me. But onto the Ace of Swords. I like the sword, looks nice. Oh, the Two of Swords with the reflection. I like that one. And these shadowy figures are only here, not in the reflection. Oh, that that Two of Swords, this Two of Swords is gonna be probably one of my favorite Two of Swords, which I like. Okay, the Three of Swords with Ron's favorite spider. And even though the heart was pierced, it still looks very much strong, which has that aspect of you can overcome loss and tragedy and become strong because of it. Okay, Four of Swords. Yes, definitely you need rest, but is she gonna, you know, try to accidentally kill the guy who's here to wake her up? That would be funny. I mean, not funny, just funny. Oh, Five of Swords. Huh. Okay, it's different from the usual one. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's a baby. But it looks like that she's the mother. Oh boy. That's not very good if, you know, she just stole a baby. Seven of Swords. Did she steal the swords from others who are behind the, you know, tree? So they're not gonna be able to protect themselves. Eight of Swords. Oh boy. That's a very real and shadowy side of how we keep ourselves in very, very low states of mind. Nine of Swords with a headache. But she looks more like oh, I have a headache, you know, like that type of headache. I don't look like this when I have a headache like that. That's what I mean. Okay, Ten of Swords, no blood. Not much blood, at least. I mean, there's some, so the wounds are not as serious, but I'm kind of disappointed because if the Eight of Swords is this serious, then the Ten of Swords, which is much more like the rock bottom, and that's how I read it, it should be more serious as well, for me, personally. Page of Swords. No detectiveness, at least not. I mean, okay, she has, or he, could be anyone, anything. A bag, but no. The Nine of Swords. No horse again, so no movement. It looks like more like he's, you know, standing his ground. The Queen of Swords with butterflies, interesting. And she has her sorry guys, has her swords down because she knows that she doesn't need to attack anyone. I like that when they stick to that that position. And the King of Swords, who's barefoot. And yeah, they don't mirror each other as well as the previous one, but they could be sitting. I would like them to sit more like this. Okay, so let's check that card, but before that, so the card stock, it's not bad. I mean, I have small hands, so small-handed people, I can't hold the whole deck. I mean, I can, but just barely. So it's a bit too thick. I would like a deck to be this thick, to be honest. But I have small hands. Okay, let's check the Six of Pentacles. Oh, we have the sun here. You can see it. I mean, can you? Here comes the sun. And I absolutely have no idea if we're still in focus. Okay, what's in the... Reading the wood. Shadow stuff. I will definitely go through the book. And yeah, you can... Kelly from the Truth in Stories said it recently, and I was like, aha, that's why it's important, because some people always say that they like when... I'm so sorry. Okay, my voice is going. So they like it when there's a colorful illustration in the book, and I was like, I don't care, but she said it that she likes it because she can study the book even... Okay, what the hell. I'm so sorry, I know how annoying this is, but I'm not gonna cut it out, because here in this genre we don't do stuff like that. At least not now. So she can take the book with her when she's traveling and study the cards without the cards having there. So yeah, I was like, that makes sense, because yeah, if the picture is small and black and white, or there's no picture, you can't do that. Okay, this is the major arcana, so we need the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Four. Oh, it still smells like new book. Okay, so let's see. You don't even have to try to look at this small card. You can look at the, hopefully, in focus, big one. So yeah, it's the Devil's Deal. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna read it. Can hopefully... Okay, if I hold it like that, there's no glare. Oh, these are twins. Okay. So one of them is accepting the deal. Does it mean that she's signing both of their souls away? Huh. Okay, so the girls should reflect dual personalities. But why? I mean, okay, one of them is signing away the whatever, signing the deal, but the other one is accepting, because the coins are flowing down, so you can't imagine her giving them to the devil. So I understand what the description is, but I still don't see to kind of... But yeah, shadowy side is you, I mean, which is not even in the shadow description, is you are given what you need, but at what price? So when someone is, acting charitably towards you or generously, sometimes it's smart to just question their motivation a bit, which is not, a nice way to live, but some say it's something you need to do. Though, like I said, its face is not mean, so maybe I can look at this card and say that maybe the devil wants to help you for once. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, the shadow side. It's that you shouldn't use charity to, feed your ego. Which I don't see in the card, actually. It's so interesting. It doesn't mean that the card is bad. It just means, it just shows how differently we look at, cards and representations. Which is fine. And not just fine. I think it's cool because I just saw recently a card on Instagram, which was from the In Between Tarot. I don't know if you guys seen that. I started following the creator, and she posts cards up on her feed, and she posted the one that's in between the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, and it looks like there's three girls working on making the pentacles, and one big statuesque figure towering over them with the fourth. And I didn't read her commentary before. I was like, oh, it looks like, for me it looked like a protective figure with the fourth, you know, someone who knows that you need to save money, because the girls are just, you know, living in everyday life and spending even what they create, but that bigger figure has a higher point of view and can see that sometimes you need to save money, for example. And when I looked at her description, she said that people see this as dogmatic, and and when I read that, I was like, oh, I can see that too, but that wasn't my first initial reaction. So it just shows that how differently we can, you know, look at art. And I think that's why art in itself is amazing, because you can show any piece of art and it will mean something different to other people. And I'm almost an hour now, and I still have a lot till my interview, but hey. I'm not gonna shuffle because that kills the sound and you don't need to see me struggle with it. But I hope you watched this whole thing. If you did, really seriously, thank you. See, even the sun is here to say hi. Please, if you like this video, give it a like. It shows me that I'm not just, you know, talking to myself for an hour, but there are some people who take something away from it. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Please let me know if you have the deck. Do you have cards that speak differently to you than the guidebook? Do you like the deck? Do you like to use it for more than shadow work? What do you like to use it for? Consider subscribing, because I'm posting at least twice a week, and if I can, I post more. And like I said, I'm gonna have, oh, when you're watching this already, I'm having the shadow month, which offers more serious picker cards. But if you want to have you know, more light-hearted ones, check out the October picker card readings, because those were fun. And yeah, have a lovely day. Please take care of yourself, be safe, and find something that will make you happy today.